Tony LaRussa. He won his third championship as a manager. He's won 6 league titles. By numbers alone, Tony LaRussa is the third greatest manager of all time. Only Connie Mack and John McGraw have won more games than him. But he decided to retire, so it's time to put him in perspective. Again, as a longtime baseball guy, I look at Tony LaRussa, and I have a debate in my mind. He's the guy who was very innovative, the guy who brought old-time baseball with modern-day stats, one of the first to do it and do it the right way. He sort of was the inventor of the closer, or really perfected it. But I also see him as a guy who overmanaged at times. Am I being disrespectful to Tony LaRussa?
No, he did overmanage, Butch, but there's something about Tony LaRussa that none of the other guys have. He can go through 9 innings without emotion. That's hard to do. It really is hard to do. He does it for, look at that face. That's what I'm talking about, okay?
Well, he's got the robot Albert Pujols, and he's got him there. I mean, they're run by batteries in St. Louis, aren't they?
Well, you'll never know if he's there's another face. You'll never know if he's happy or sad. You'll never know what he's thinking, and you'll never know what he's going to do. I just think he is that good. He's brighter than most. He studies the game. He is a total student of the game. And if you, and this is a crucial part of LaRussa, if you are one of Tony LaRussa's trusted guys, the sky is the limit for you. If he does not trust you, and remember, I'm not saying if he does not like you.
Right.
If he does not trust you, you're not playing for him. And I give you Aaron Miles and Rasmus as examples.
Interesting. Good
ball players, but not for me. So you're gone. And I like that in a player.
The other 2 guys I would put with him in modern day are Bobby Cox and Sparky Anderson, when you want to look at maybe a big 3. I'm not sure if I'm missing anybody. But would you consider him above or equal or right there with Cox and Anderson? How would you rank those guys?
I'd say Cox is right up there, too. I'd say Earl Weaver was right up there. And to some degree, Anderson. But Anderson had, you know, great teams. Tony, this team was not great, Butch. This team was good, but not great.
Yeah, you're right.
He almost didn't hit 300. He hit 299. He didn't drive in 100 runs. He drove in 99. There were teams that had much better players in the total, in the aggregate, than LaRussa's club did this year. Bobby Cox also had pitching that nobody else could touch. If you give me 4 aces, you know, I'll go out there and win some ball games for you. But when you put it all together, those 2 guys, LaRussa and Cox, and to me, Earl Weaver as well, are really, really solid managers.